Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and share and let everybody know that we are live, we are here. It is Wednesday, our favorite day of the week. It's no longer mine only now. It's for I've picked up that everybody gets excited when it gets to Wednesday, which makes me really, really happy. So if you can go ahead and share, I'm trying to share now with as many people as possible. Let them know that we are here. If you can just go ahead and greet on the message box or the comment box, let us know who you are and where you are joining from. I would really, really appreciate it. Let me just quickly send a reminder. You can send a reminder to your groups, to your relative groups, or all your social media platforms. Let everybody know that we are live, we are here, we are ready to be empowered, we are ready to learn, we are ready to learn. I hope you guys are putting these trainings or these ideas, rather. Maybe I should take away or remove the word training. I hope you are taking these ideas or advices, and putting them into practice. Let me just quickly share. If you can go ahead and share on all your social media platforms, let everybody know that we are here, we are live. I would really, really appreciate it, so that everyone can see that we are doing the things, we are learning, we are being empowered. Let's do this. We're just gonna wait for a few more people to join us. Rebuild. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sir Richard. Welcome. Good morning, SD Tuli. Welcome. So great to have you here. If we can go ahead and share on our social platforms. As soon as I get 3 more greetings on our comment box on the StreamYard, where I am able to view it, we are going to go ahead and start. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I think that's enough. I've shared. If someone can tag me as well on my Facebook, I don't know, I always struggle to tag myself from StreamYard onto my Facebook. It's a bit of a challenge for me. I still need to navigate my way through that. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Lebu. Welcome. So great to see you, leadership. So great to see you. Let's go ahead and share and let everybody know that we are here. We are live. We are doing the things. We are getting empowered. We are learning, exchanging ideas on how we can go about selling on our business. Good morning, Katimba. Welcome, 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 welcome. You are taking Irene H. Saudu. Hi, Linda from Ghana. Welcome, welcome, leadership. Okay, without wasting any time, I think we started a bit late, just trying to connect onto the network. So what I'm going to do now, I want you guys, I know you are here and I know you're watching this and I know you are excited, but I want you guys, I love you too, Linda. Thank you so much for the love. I want you guys to actually have your body, your soul, and your mind on this training or in this training. I want you to have your body, your soul, and your mind in this training. I'm going to be playing a nice video. It's quite long, quite long. I'm not going to play all of it, but I'm going to stop where I think you would have gotten food for your soul. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and switch off my video and then you can listen. Okay.
इस दौरे मुखलिस में कौन याद रखेगा हमेशा ही हालात ऐसे हैं लोगों को खुदा याद। Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive way. So hello to you. I hope you're absolutely thriving. Join me on another beautiful walk. Furry friend Mr. Max there. It's just a quick one. I just wanted to, as this thought struck me, just looking at these crops here, as I always do, looking at the greenery, looking at the blue sky, looking at the white fluffy clouds. And what struck me was change, the very thought of change, and how everything is in a constant state of flux. Now, I know for the longest time in my own life, I resisted change and therefore became quite unhappy. And so what I'm alluding to is that to go with what is, what elite athletes term the state of flow. When you go with what is naturally occurring, the seasons that are demonstrated in very nature, there is an ease in which life can take over. And I encourage you, whatever's happening and occurring in your life, just to gently stop resisting what is and to go with it in the hope that life becomes your friend again. And I really offer the idea in the hope that it really helps you. Just really struck me that, change is it's a constant. And yet for the longest time, we treat it as an imposter, as an enemy. We resent the seasons, we resent the summer turning into the cooler months and, getting dark earlier. And yet change is the most natural thing in the world. And so if you are undergoing a period of change in your life, whatever it may be, I just invite you to see it as a completely natural, wonderful thing. Whether there's changes in your workplace, changes in your relationships, changes even in your health. It's not that they cannot be managed, but just recognize that change is a constant. Your very body, I've forgotten the exact amount of days, but now modern science tells us the atoms and the cells of your very body, they completely renew themselves every 90 days or whatever it is. Completely.
All right, leaders. All right. I hope you heard that. I hope it was clear enough. A lot of people resist change. A lot of people, they resist change, but change is constant. Change is a natural thing in the world. We need to always adapt into the changes. We need to always be able to evolve in what is to change, because everything changes anyway. So if we receive it, if we accept it, if we welcome it, then it's easier for us to work, to move on, or it's easier for us to actually embrace the journey that we are on onto our success. So I hope you guys got what I wanted to share there with you, that we need to adapt. We need to adapt to change. There's a saying that says, if you're constantly doing the same thing over and over again, you will not get the different results. So if you've been trying for a long time to do something in a particular way and it doesn't work, you need to apply change. You need not to resist change. Change is constant and it's natural. It's something that happens always. And that's why you need to evolve at all times. All right. Thank you so much for those that will just join us. My name is Zipono Gambula, all the way from the Eastern Cape. I am a stockist at Longrich Bioscience, and I am a sales coach. Good morning. So what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about sales, about selling with the purpose, about why are we actually selling? What is sales in network marketing? Why are we doing what we are doing? Good morning, Coach Pulane. So selling is the art. Remember, I always say that it is the art of matching a product benefits with the customer's needs and want. So we don't just sell because we are selling. We are matching a product benefit to who? With those of the customer's needs and the service. Who is a customer? What is a customer? A customer is a person that buys your goods or the service from you. All right. This is a recipient of good service or the product or an idea obtained by the seller, by you. So this is why we always say a customer is the center of it all. You don't have a business without a customer. That is why I always emphasize on how we take care of our customers, our customer service. I know we have spoken a whole lot of things, related to selling and related to customers, but I want you to have your mind open yet again. I want you to be able to take one or two things from what we are going to be sharing tonight. All right. A service provider, which is you or sellers, why do we actually sell? Who can give me in the comment box? Why are you selling? Good morning, Favor. Welcome. Why are we selling? Why are you selling the product? Why are you selling the product? Why are you selling? Why are you selling? Why do we sell? If I can get one or two people that can tell me why do we sell. Hi, Swoshi, all the way from Eastern Cape. So great to see you, leadership. Why are we selling? All right. Selling is important. Okay. Selling is important. It is an ability, or it enables you to be able to, it enables you to build relationships. You build relationships with customers. It helps to lead the customer to make purchases, and generate repeat business. Selling helps you to gain confidence. Good morning, Pilo. Yes, Coach Pulane, that's a great one as well. You sell to provide solutions to problems. All right. So you sell. When you are selling, it helps you to gain confidence and self-assurance, right? Because there is no way you can talk to people over and over again selling a product and you are unable to gain your self-assurance or your confidence. And it also helps you to gain skills. When selling, it helps you to gain skills that you will need or you will use in your business. And I've seen, and even in your personal life, a lot of people box the businesses or box what they are doing to that one particular thing. And it shouldn't be like that. All right. It shouldn't be like that. Life is a cycle. So whatever you learn at position A, you might need to use it at position B. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you. You are listening, you are clear, you are grasping what I'm saying now to you. Life is a cycle. So what you have learned from position A, you can use it at position B. Have you noticed that successful network marketers, they branch into other businesses? Have you noticed that people that have made it or that are up there within the network marketing steps, if I may put it like that, let's say steps rather. If they already made it, they are able to branch into other businesses. Why is that? Why is that? Because they have gained self-assurance, they have gained confidence, they have gained the skill that serves them into other businesses. Now, in a bigger picture, especially for our society, selling converts the latent demand into effective demand, right? The latent demand into effective demand, which leads to economic activity in our society, which also helps to create jobs, which also helps to, to increase more income. Right? So I want us, when we are selling, starting from tonight, after this presentation, I want us to sell with a purpose, right? I want us to sell with the purpose. Type 111 if you got that. We are selling with a purpose. We're not just selling to increase numbers as much as it is a numbers game, as much as we need to reach more people, but we are selling with the purpose. All right. Okay, then. Now, selling with the purpose in network marketing. The fundamental reason why we sell, it is to grow our business. Am I correct? So why selling in network marketing then? Why is it important? Why can't you just join a network marketing business, fold your arms and just let it be and wait for whatever happens to happen? So I'm trying to actually unpack to you, why is it important to sell? And it's not only, as I've just stated, it's not only for the platform that you are in, but it helps you as well to gain confidence in other spectrum of your life, in other spaces and other businesses that you would like to venture into. All right. So when you are selling in network marketing, you are selling with the hope of helping others. So selling in network marketing, you are restoring hope. You are restoring hope, right? That's why I always say, when we sell, we are not selling for just immediate gratification. No, we are not. We are selling to build relationships. We are selling to help others. All right. And secondly, we sell to grow our business. We sell to grow our business, to gain exposure, to expand ourselves in other places where we cannot reach. We sell to gain PVs, which is as simple as that. We sell to gain PVs, all right? We sell to move up the ladder. We sell to move up the ladder so that we are able to pull the ones that are upcoming, so that we are able to work together to pull each other up. Isn't it all of us, we want to be at the top? Isn't it all of us, we aspire to drive the vehicles that other people are already driving? Isn't it we are all aspiring to have a debt-free life? Right? So in network marketing, SD Vivian actually said something that stuck with me for days. She said, network marketing is Ubuntu. Network marketing is the spirit of Ubuntu. That is exactly what we are practicing. You got a business idea, you got into a platform, you understand the structure of the business, you understand how you earn. Now you are teaching the upcoming ones. That is why we sell. We sell to get up onto the ladder, and we teach the upcoming ones. And lastly, but not least, we sell to make profit. The one common reason, or the one common goal, be short-term or long-term, we need money. That's why we are here in the business. But as the minute you shift your focus from making money, and you do things with passion, and you do things understanding your journey, then it's going to be easier for you to actually make the money. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. We are selling to make profits, but our main focus, it is not the profits. Our profits will come. We need to do what we need to do. We need to help each other move up the ladder. We need to be able to gain PVs. We need to be able to help those in need. We need to be able to educate those that are without knowledge, because we got this thing, we got it, and we just need to run with it. Now I'm going to give you tips. I'm going to give you tips to assist you with the selling process in network marketing. I'm going to give you tips to assist you with the selling process in network marketing. I hope you've got your pens and papers ready. I hope you've got your pens and papers ready. I hope you guys have shared. I'm not happy with the number that I'm seeing of people that are here, but it could be that everyone is busy. At least this is recorded, so they'll be able to watch later. But it's always nice when you're having that interaction. All right, now I'm going to give you the tips on how, that can assist you with the selling, processes in the network marketing. Believe it or not, and we've spoken about it, passion. Find the product that you love. All right. When I joined Longrich Bioscience, I did not love the product. I joined the Longrich Bioscience out of desperation, out of seeing my friend, doing well on the platform, out of desperation. I needed money. I didn't love the product. I didn't know the product. I didn't care about the product. But my why changed. My why I joined the business changed because I saw it was a necessity to put passion for sales, for customer service, for people. I have it in me. But for the product. So you need to be able to find the product that you love. If you are already here and you don't love the product, you need to learn to fall in love with it. Just like your first boyfriend. Oh, well, maybe not the first, the third, or the fourth, or your husband, maybe, because the first boyfriend is always butterflies. You are there. As you grow, your needs now they change. As you grow, your needs change. You look at you don't get into a relationship just for the goosebumps that you get, in your stomach when the name of your partner is mentioned. But now other people, they get married for security. Other people, they look for stability. Other people, it's exactly the same thing with this. If you've joined for business, if you've joined for profits or to make money, try and switch a little bit. Find passion in the product. Find the product that you love. All right. Secondly, we've spoken about it so many times and it keeps popping up. And for me, that is actually already communicating how important it is. It is very important for you to be genuine. Be genuine and be ethical. Right? So we are still talking selling processes in network marketing. First one, you find the product that you love. Secondly, you need to be genuine and ethical. All right. And then don't bombard or barrage your friends and family. This is something that I have done in the past. And this is something a whole lot of network marketers do. I'm not saying is wrong, but let me just share a little bit the dangers about doing this. I've done it as well, right? I've done it as well. They say, you will hear people saying, when you in network marketing business, you lose friends and family. When you in network market, your friends and family won't support you, but the strangers. And. But did we think about changing how we are doing things? Right? Because as much as we are pointing a finger at them, four fingers are pointing right back at us. All right. So we need to take responsibility of how we do things. Right. So when we are doing our businesses, we always say to people, and this is something I've changed as well. Like, let's say you are introducing someone in the business and they will say, yo, but who am I going to sell the product to? The first thing that we say, you're going to sell to your friends and family. I'm not saying it's wrong. I've quitted that statement and it works perfectly for me. Friends and family are not the people that should support your business. But maybe in the perfect world, they should be, but in reality, it's not always them. So try and change things, right? Don't bombard them with the you've got this nice motivation from Coach Z. Now you are doing Longrich. You are ready to take on the world. You are bombarding them with all this information. It is not right. All right. So do your business freely. Look for business in the streets. Look for business from strangers. Look for business from people that you don't know. And they are highly or most likely the ones that will support your business. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. We are talking selling with a purpose. We are talking all things sales, all things network marketing. All right. And then identify your target market. This is also very important, right? This is also very important, and it actually helps you to be able to direct what you are doing into the right market, or what you are doing onto the right market. Like, for an example, if you are deciding that you're going to be targeting schools, all right, you need to be able to know, all right, I'm going to be talking to the teachers or the students. Who is my target market? If it is both, it's going to help you, to plan accordingly. right? And then you know what are the things that you need to focus on when you're going there. You start looking at the things that are troubling the girls at the school. You will start looking at the things that are troubling the boys at the school. You also look at the things that are troubling the teachers at the school, because the teachers are, good morning, Zovuyo. The teachers are human beings. The teachers are human beings. The same problems that we are experiencing, or the same hiccups that we are experiencing, they're also experiencing the same. So when you're going there to talk to them, you should be having your teas, to name one of our products, teas that have got, or the wine, maybe, something that will give them calming sensation, something that is an antioxidant, pads and paint liners for the girls, toothpaste or whatever for the boys. So when you have established who is your target market, it's going to be easier for you to sell the product. I remember, just to derail a bit, last weekend I went on a street challenge again to a town that I've never been for business, and I connected with one of the leaders. We never knew each other in person. So it was actually our first time to actually meet in person, which was wonderful. So we connected, and then we did the street challenge. And then I said to her, okay, we are going on the street challenge. The main purpose of the street challenge is to get contacts. Contacts we are inviting for our business, for our presentation, but most importantly is to get the products. Now, who are the people that we are going to talk to? Right. So we looked, if I may say, the demographics. We look at the shopping malls. Where is this shopping mall situated? Do I want to talk to those kind of people? Do I want to be speaking? Good morning, Nosy. Do I want to speak to those kind of people? Do I want, where am I in my business now? And we found out, that we actually have got similarities, the kind of target market, we're going to find it at the X Mall, because we now have listed what is it that we are looking for? Who are we looking for in the business? All right. I don't have to name all the things that you're going to laugh at us, but yeah, we named them, like literally from I don't know, from wearing a heel to wearing shorts. We were very clear about who we were trying to attract, and as a result, I left that mall in one day with 80 contacts. 80 new contacts, 80 new people that are going to be viewing my status, 80 new people that 75, or let me rather say 90% of them knew nothing about network marketing. 5%, they knew about it, but just don't believe in it. Can you see what we're talking about? Type 111 if I've just added value to you right now. Type 111 if I have just added value to you right now. So you need to identify your target market. Now you need to share the product every day. Every day. You need to share your product every day. You need to share your product every day. You need to share your product daily, right? The reason we are doing that, it's not because we are bored. It's not because we are bored. Remember, we shared in the past that people, they like consistency. People are like beautiful things. People are attracted to, like, if you're hopping around between these networks, who are you going to sell to? Granted, you will have your 5 clients in the first, but people end up losing trust. People end up losing connection with you because there is no stability. So when you're sharing your product, you are not sharing to sell now. There are a lot of things that you are communicating to your target market. There are a lot of things that you are connecting to the people that are viewing you. All right. And I've said it, I've shared like examples where I've introduced someone to the business, and other people have shared as well, where they've been following. And the first line, they would say, I've been following you on your wall, or I've been following you on your statuses, or I've been following, that will always be their first line. That's why we said, be mindful of what you post. Be mindful of what you entertain on social media. A lot of people are watching you. Even the ones that are waiting for you to fail are watching you. And just to add on that, those are the ones I do this business for. Those are the ones that my why keeps evolving. It's those ones. So if you've got a whole lot of these people watching you, what great are you bringing out of your business? What great are you communicating with your business? All right. Yes, leader. Yes, Coach Pulan. I'm gonna preach now. All right. And then listen to this. Listen to this. Maybe we should look it up. Maybe we should look it up for those that who don't know, right? Um, maybe let's learn together. Let's learn together. I want you to understand something. This point that I'm about to bring now, it's very important, and that's why I actually moved away from using this word that I'm going to tell you now. Listen. Now I'm going to define to you as per the dictionary. You can also check it out. What is a sponsor? Okay, a sponsor is a person or an organization. Okay, sorry, says that a person who introduces and supports a proposal for legislation is a person who introduces and supports a proposal for legislation. Now, also, you introduce and support, right? You introduce and support, that is a sponsor. All right. So with the point that I'm going to give you now, sponsor, don't recruit. Don't recruit. Sponsor. People are scared to be recruited. People are scared to be recruited. People are scared to recruit. People are scared to recruit. I had on the Vibe meeting that I had with my sales team, I said to them, let's move away from the word recruit, because it's what scares us. It's what scares the people there. When you are recruited, it holds so much weight. It's heavy. You are being recruited. No, sponsor, lead, sponsor, lead to support, lead to build, lead to support. That's what we should be doing. That is selling in network marketing. And last but not least, and I've shared this so many times, set goals. Set a goal, be it short term or long term, always set a goal. I know I sound crazy to people that are watching me. Like this week, I've got, okay, I'm hoping not to be long. Last week, I shared with a friend, and I said to this friend of mine, I'm looking for 20K. I'm looking for something in my house. I said, I'm looking for something in my house. It's probably going to cost me 20K, right? And then after that, I did my quotations. I got my pricing, and guess what? My quotation was 19,980. So at first I got excited that, oh, wow, I planned well, I said it right or whatever, I was close to whatever. And then I realized, you know what? We are what we speak. We attract what we speak. We attract what we, like the tongue is so powerful. I've put it up there in the universe that I think I'm going to need about 20K. And I even confirmed it by saying it to someone. Right? And now it's coming to pass. So be mindful of the things that you say. But back to the point that I was actually getting to, right? How am I going to get that 20,000, right? I said to myself, I need to sell. I need to sell. Great leaders, I kid you not. The first day I started selling, which was Monday, I'm not going to count Sunday. I started on Sunday where it wasn't fruitful and it was just, me trying to get back into, exhibiting for this month. And on Monday, I had already made more than close to 5,000, more than 4,000. And I looked at the week is still long. I'm going to get what I want because I confirmed it. I uttered it. I said it. This is what I want. Now, subconsciously, as I am selling to the clients, it's so easy for me to upsell. It's so easy for me to introduce people to more products, without realizing, subconsciously, I've got this goal that I want to reach. I've got this goal that is, at the back of my head, and I'm actually doing it. So setting goals is very important. It's very important. If it is 1,000 rands that you want this week or today or tomorrow, set that goal. Set that goal and set it with action. Set it with action. I'm going to be calling 10 new people. I'm going to be going to a mall and act like I'm buying at a Pick and Pay and talk to people. I'm going to be, I just gave free advertising, but anyway, I'm going to be going to a school when I'm dropping my child. I'm going to wander around there by the parking lot. I'm going, whatever you need to do, whatever you think it's going to work for you to reach that target, write it down and put the target there and put your goal there. And trust you me, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Type 111 if I've just added value to you now. I just shared to you the tips to assist you in selling processes in the network marketing. All right. Type 111 if I've added value to you now. Type 111 if I've added value to you now. Network selling. What is network selling? Network selling, this is a method, it's a methodology in which salespeople are encouraged to build leads by tapping into their personal and professional networks. Can I say it again? It is a method, it is a methodology, in which salespeople are encouraged to build. They are encouraged to build by tapping into their personal and professional networks. What do I mean? What does this say? What am I saying to you? We need to be visible. We need to be visible. Being visible doesn't literally mean leaving your home and being visible. And same as you advertising on social media. I was looking at my page and I've said this, a few weeks back, that I need to clean my Facebook. I've got a whole lot of Longrich people. Those are not the people that I want to recruit or I want to sponsor. Those are not the people that I want to sponsor. I want for new people. So I need to be able to clean it or to add more of the new people that are not in network marketing. And that's what I've been striving to do. So you cannot be visible on social media having 5 people on your group list. You cannot. And leaders, before you invite someone, and this is something I taught another gentleman from another network, before you speak to someone or contact someone, do your homework. I said this last week when we spoke, when I was giving the training. Do your homework. Know 1, 2, or 3 things about them. All right. So we need to be visible. We are not known yet. What do I mean when I'm saying we are not known yet? We are not. I'm saying we, right? I'm generalizing. Don't take offense. Or let me say I, right? I do not drive a G-Wagon. I do not drive a Maserati. I don't know why I'm speaking. I'm picking on these 2 vehicles. I do not own a gymwear range, or gymwear gear. I do not mentor people. I don't get paid for mentoring. I do not the list is endless, right? So how do I get visible? How do I get how will I be invited? How will I be invited to those kind of spaces, where the people, where there's an event, right? So it's not possible. So I need to invite myself. So you need to be mindful. Pay attention to what is happening in your society. Pay attention into what's happening around you. The way that I've been doing it, because for me personally, transport is a challenge, right? So what I have been doing, I kid you not, I think I'm part of 20 groups, social groups, neighborhood watch or whatever, I'm there. When there's a school function coming up, event that needs 2 or 3 moms helping or whatever, I am there. Gym, I am there. And at the gym, I enjoy having someone training me when I'm doing my workouts, but I make sure that I'm in, if I want to relax that day, I'm in a yoga class or I'm in a whatever class, aerobics class. I'm there because I want to network. I invite myself. I want to network. If there's something that's happening in my neighborhood, I've got time, I'm there. If, where you see a successful person or people aspiring to be successful, I am there, right? Because I want to network. So you don't have to physically be at the events, especially now that we just had COVID, restrictions, but the restrictions are much better now. We need to be visible, invite ourselves and leaders. And I've said before, the aim is to network. The aim is to network, not to sell a product. If you sell a product, it is a bonus. So there'll be no excuse of, I don't have enough stocks to sell or whatever. You just appear, you just show up in your Longrich gear, looking all professional. You put your table, you set up your table, you've got pamphlets, get 1 or 2 leaders with you, you've got pamphlets, and you interact, you network. That is the business that we are in, right? And there's different sports as well that you can join, tennis, your golf, your whatever, or you can even be the one that's starting that in your community. You can even start something in your community, something that is going to attract different types of people. All right. So that is what we mean when we say be visible, and a lot of people they take branding for granted. Branding is very important. Branding is very important. There's something that I've shared in the past that I've done, and I'm really surprised every time that I get a call back or someone has picked up my number from somewhere. Because I do exhibitions or I interact a lot with strangers, I've got stickers. I've got stickers that I stick onto each product that I sell or each product that I hand over. Sometimes we give for free, right? Hoping to get more in return. So my products, they've got my name, surname, and my number. I kid you not, the number of people that I've connected with through that, it really works wonders for me, right? That is part of branding. The other thing that I haven't been doing, which I said when we spoke about branding that I was going to do, is wearing my t-shirt. Now, when I work, I wear my t-shirt, I make sure that I'm visible. I make sure that I am visible. I wear my t-shirt. Everybody knows that I'm from Longrich. All right. Type 111 if I've added value. Type 111 if I'm adding value to you right now. We are almost wrapping up. I hope you are getting just what you needed. Wow, Leader Glenda, she added 300 new people. Well done. Now you need to go filter them. Who is in network marketing, who is not in network marketing, what is it that's attracting you to this person? Because as much as you have added those 300 people, you need to be able to sponsor them. All right, that is what we are doing. We contact with the purpose, we sell with the purpose. Now, leaders, a lot of people they want money. A lot of people, they want to be part of network marketing, but they look down on selling, right? Or some can say, but I don't know how to sell. How do I sell? How do you contact people? Leaders, it is not only personal interaction that you need in order for you to reach out to someone to sell, right? Now I'm going to give you tips on selling without selling. I'm going to give you tips on selling without having to sell. Selling without selling. Sell without selling. All right? Focus on branding. That is number one. Focus on branding. Branding is important. You get into a taxi with your Longrich bag, that's you've sold. People will ask you, what is this? I've heard about this. What is this? I've heard about this. What is this Longrich? What is happening? And that's what we need for our business to get an oomph. That's what we need for our business to get attention. That is what we need for our business, for us to get attention, the response that we need, right? We need to act crazy. We need to act crazy because we know what we know. We know where we are going to, right? We know that the one that laughs last laughs best. Okay, so we need to focus on branding. Yes, a walking billboard. That's branding. All right, lose your ego. We need to lose our ego and the craft. When you are wanting business, leaders, when you are wanting business, I do not care if you stay in a fouble, if there is such a word, or let me rather stick to triple. Just now I'll get. Okay. If you're staying in a triple story house, your business will not function without people. Humble yourself. Get rid of your ego. Ego can actually lead you to death. Humble yourself. Your business needs people to succeed. Your business needs people to succeed. You need people to be successful. There is no, I wish the people that I'm talking to today understand the importance of selling. There is no organization without sales. Can I repeat that? There is no organization without sales. You are the most important. All right. So lose your ego, right? Use your social media platforms. Just like I said, you can create ads. You can create ads that will communicate with the target market that you're trying to attract. You can have, like, guys, your leaders. We've got this gentleman, Pastor Mutavini. Pastor Mutavini. Sorry, I hope I'm saying it right. He's helping us, he's assisting us with posters. I think we need about 2 people. We pay an X amount every month for him to do posters for us. And that works really well. It doesn't have to only be him. It can be someone else as well. You can look or find someone because he does also get occupied. You are communicating with your people. You're doing a poster. You are communicating with your people. And if you don't have the right people to talk to on your social media, don't be running around and doing posters that you're going to post there. They won't work for you. You need to be in the streets like me. You need to be in the streets. You need to interact. You need physical interaction. So you do that poster, you print it, and you go distribute. You go distribute. When you go out there, you know who you are. When you go out there, you wear your crown with pride because you know what you are doing. And guys, leaders, once you are confident, once you are self-aware, once you are aware of who you are and what you possess, nothing will defeat you. Even a lady driving an X6, trying to put you down won't. I'm choosing that car because in my experience, or my team leader, my other leaders' experience last week, it was that she said, this lady spoke to her, said to her, did you look at me and think that I would need to sell Longrich? I was like, oh, how I wish that one came in contact with me. Because when I leave my house, I am fully armed. I am fully armed. I know what I possess. I know my brand. I know what we are about. I know our vision. I know, when you know all those things, yay, kabaya. I almost want to preach now. No one will bring you down. So until you gain self-confidence, until you gain a skill that will make you comfortable, no one will put you down. So I encourage you, do those flyers. Start with 10. Start, with a minimal number. Start with that and go and distribute. 10 is better than nothing. Start small. Go and distribute. You will be giving yourself practice. You'll be giving yourself practice to interact with people. And use your content creation as your leverage. Like, be mindful of what you are posting, right? Be mindful. Always have the right content that you need to spot to attract 1 or 2 people. And there's something that I wanted to share with you, especially those that have just started business, or the ones that have been in business but haven't seen their success or haven't really moved up the ladder. I want to share something with you guys. You get into our business by buying the product. You purchase the product, be it the money you borrowed it, you lend it from someone, or the money, wherever you get it from. And you sell the product. You sell product hoping or actually getting profit. You get the profit, right? The first time you are doing that, right? It is not your money. It is not your money. It is the business money. It is the business money, right? The first time you are doing that, it is not your money, it is business money. This is now someone that has a vision to grow. What do you do with that profit? You make sure you spend on your advertising. You make sure you spend on your marketing. You make sure you spend on your advertising and marketing. What else do you do? You make sure you add onto the products that you have, the range that you have, even buy for yourself. You are not wasting money. Trust you me. I know when you are doing the business, like I said, we all want money. Just hang on a little longer. Just hang on a little longer. You are a step closer to your breakthrough, but you need to get the foundation correctly. You need to get the foundation correctly. You need to get the foundation stable so that you are able to take off and fly. So the first profits that you make, they are not yours. They are for reinvestment in the business. We are doing a stock fell. Some saw it as a great idea. Some didn't think it was a great idea. But tell you what, guys, it was a vision given to me, and it's really working. And when I'm here, the story is that what people are doing with their money, I'm really, really, really grateful. If you do not have a big team to join a stock fair, we have different stock fairs. This other lady said today, or yesterday rather, she said, you know what, leader? My interest is not to grow PVs yet. I was like, huh? Leader, but we're in the business of growing PVs. She said, my interest, I want to brand myself. So can I use the money when it's my turn to brand myself? My heart smiled. My heart smiled because together we are powerful. Together, we are powerful. Individually, we are not, right? So she's going to do that for her business. I smiled with my heart. I was like, thank God for people that I'm attracting, people that are tapping into this vision, right? So the purpose why we are selling is to build and grow our businesses, is to build relationships, is to help others, is for each household to use a Longrich brand. But how do we get there, leaders? It's by these little things. We need to get our house in order. We need to get our businesses in order. We need to apply what we are learning. If you haven't done this, you get a 45 rands profit tomorrow from whatever you'll be selling. Take 10% of it, put it into good use, be church or whatever. Take another 10%. Can I tell you something? This is something that's maybe going to shock you that I've learned. If you joined this business because you are desperate, you do not have money, right? Granted, you want money. Your position or your positioning rather, or your situation, I think that's the right term to use. It's not going to change overnight. It is not going to change overnight. I had someone last week signing into this business because they need change in their lives, but she didn't have money. Can I tell you what she did? She didn't pay her bond. That is a special leader to me. She's very close to my heart. She's very close to my heart. She didn't pay a bond when she joined her business. She chose not to pay a bond because you're getting something tangible, man. Think about it. It's not fakimali zobona. You're not putting money and wait and see. You put money, you get something tangible, and you run with it. It's month end. People are purchasing our products. You will make your money guaranteed. You take the cost, you put back onto your bond. You take the profit, you run with your business. So leaders, you can sell without selling. For those that look down on it, invest in branding, invest in being visible, invest in advertising yourself. All right. And tip from me for today. Always know your market, your target market. Always know who you're trying to communicate to. Always know who you're trying to reach. All right. It is now 7 p.m. in South Africa. Good morning, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Zipono Gambula, a sales coach on the Longrich Bioscience platform, a stockist in the Eastern Cape. I am a phone call away from you if you need any assistance with anything. If I take long to answer, I will still respond to you. All right. Thank you so much for your time. If I've added value to you right now, if you are going to apply what we have shared tonight, type 111. I try to make these processes as simple as possible, as simple as possible, because I speak from experience. I speak from things that I do on my daily basis. So don't forget, be visible. Don't forget, post your product daily. Don't post it with not an intention to sell now. You will sell, trust you me. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I love you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Pulane, out of your busy schedule to tune in and being, blessing me with your presence. I really appreciate it. For those that are constant with us, on our trainings, we really appreciate you. We draw our strength from you guys. We love it. Now let's go and multiply, like literally. Let's go and multiply. We are on a sponsoring spree. We are on a sponsoring spree. We are on a success line pulling up spree. All right. Thank you so much and God bless you.